On the morning of September 11th, 2001, the world watched in horror as two planes struck the Twin Towers in New York City.
Now, we've gotten to look at least three sides of tower number one, and that is the only building
it's exploding right now, Tommy. We're seeing another...
Take two. Take two and 2, 1. This is as close as we can get to the base of the World Trade Center. You can see the firemen assembled here, the police officers, FBI agents, and you can see the two towers. A huge explosion now, raining debris on all of us. We better get out of the way!
Nearly 3,000 lives were lost. But as the smoke cleared, a new storm began to form, one of questions, inconsistencies, and disturbing silence. What if the real story of 9/11 isn't what we've been told? This is Echo File. Tonight, we dive into the shadows behind the tragedy.
We are simply not close enough right at this point.
America is under attack. Chaos spreads. Emergency responders flood the scene. The world is stunned. But within hours, questions begin to surface. Why did the U.S. Air Defense, NORAD, fail to intercept the hijacked planes? Why did it take nearly 2 hours for fighter jets to respond?
American 11, are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been staffed and our 5 has been staffed.
I'm going to call from Washington. I am in a situation with American 11, a possible hijack.
What's going on, Binney? The aircraft is erratic again. Father, very erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? Betty?
A plane just hit the World Trade Center. What? It's 737.
It what?
The World Trade Center.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
United 175, New York. We have some problems over here right now. We might have a hijack over here, 2 of them. Jules, this is Ryan. Lives on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things don't go well, it's not looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So have a good time. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you, and I'll see you later, sir. Bye, babe.
What are those people going to do? All the elevators are blocked out.
Oh my God, so both towers are now...
Okay, now I got an aircraft 6 miles east of the White House.
Crystal City, just north of Crystal City.
Just to the north of your town.
Yeah, stop all departures.
Pentagon just got hit. No for me then. God damn, I can't even protect my NCA.
United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking United 93.
United 93, Cleveland, if you hear the center ident.
I got the pizza down. Keep remaining sitting. You have a ball boat.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
We're 56865. We have, I believe it is a Boeing 757. Can you see him up there, sir?
That's confirmed. It looks like he's rocking his wings.
Roger.
He's rocking back and forth.
We're 56865. I advise you stay away from that aircraft. Go north as fast as you can.
United 93. Have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah,
Down?
somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Sean, it's me. I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. There's lots of smoke, and I just wanted you to know that I love you always.
At number 2 World Trade Center, right. Ladies and students in this office, we're not ready to die, but it's getting bad.
I'm on the 83rd floor. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No. Say I'm gonna die.
Ma'am, say your prayers. We're gonna think positive because you gotta help each other get off the floor.
I'm gonna die.
A new type of war. That's what it is.
Most remember the Twin Towers, but few recall the mysterious fall of World Trade Center 7. A 47-story building that wasn't hit by a plane collapsed into its footprint at 5:20 p.m.
No tall building had ever collapsed primarily due to fire. But that's exactly what investigators believe happened to the 47-story World Trade Center Building 7 on September 11th. According to a 3-year comprehensive building and fire safety investigation just completed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST.
World Trade Center 7 collapsed because of fires. We really have a new kind of progressive collapse that we have discovered here, which is a fire-induced progressive collapse. And in fact, we have shown for the first time that fire can induce a progressive collapse.
NIST used detailed data describing the building and its contents to create the most complex computer simulation of a structure collapse ever made. Falling debris from Tower 1 started fires on 10 floors in Building 7. A break in the city water main from the collapse of the towers disabled sprinklers in the lower half of WTC 7, allowing fires on those floors to burn for 7 hours. The NIST computer model was validated with evidence from videos, photos, witness accounts, and other data. It shows that heat from fires expanded long support beams, causing connections and floors to fail.
So you look at the floors failing here, and eventually this column 79 is going to buckle, it fails, and then the entire vertical progression takes place.
The buckled column caused additional collapsed floors and falling debris that removed support from adjacent interior columns. A chain reaction then caused other interior columns to fail in quick succession. The outside shell of the building fell. The NIST team found no evidence that explosives were involved in the collapse.
And our analysis showed that even the smallest explosive charge that was capable of bringing down the critical column in the building, had it occurred, we would have seen sound levels of 120 to 130 decibels about a half a mile away. That would have been an incredibly loud sound, and that sound was not picked up by any of the videos or witnesses that we have talked to.
The team found that World Trade Center 7's design was generally consistent with the relevant building codes when it was built.
Our high-rise buildings in this country are very, very safe. Having a collapse of this nature is a very rare event.
Nevertheless, to ensure that buildings do not collapse in fires, even when sprinklers fail or are not present, the NIST team urges reevaluation of the fire performance of structures with long-span floors and other design elements similar to WTC 7. The team's report also calls for stronger codes, standards, and practices so that other buildings don't suffer the same fate.
No major fires, no structural damage comparable to the Twin Towers. Yet it fell in seconds, symmetrically, like a controlled demolition. Even engineers were stunned. The official explanation? Fire-induced failure. But thousands of architects and engineers disagree. Multiple intelligence agencies worldwide warned the U.S. of a possible large-scale terrorist attack in the months before 9/11. Yet, those warnings were dismissed. In the days leading up to the attacks, millions of dollars in unusual stock trades were placed, put options against airline stocks. Someone profited from disaster. Who made those trades? To this day, their identities remain classified.
In 2001, somebody came in on Thursday and Friday before expiration to buy a lot of puts in American Airlines and United Airlines. Somebody flies American Airlines and United Airlines into the
Trade Center.
World Trade Center.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, but they came in to buy them on the 7th and 8th. And we saw
So let
it.
me understand. So what did they put up, a penny or 10 cents or?
They paid about $2 and it went to, I think, $20 or more. So $2 to 20, in other words, 10x.
So they have the right,
They have the right to sell it at 30 bucks a share, both American and United. And both of them opened after the market reopened after 9/11. We closed for a week. When the market reopened, we were already giving our data to the because
of the unusual activity.
Because we said somebody knew.
Okay, now
because
do you
they
know
only
who the
bought
somebody
these
is?
two. No, I know.
How does
the
nobody
FBI
know?
knows.
Yeah.
Because every trade in the United States.
Anybody get put in handcuffs?
Well, we don't know. We know that they could follow the money though. Because all those trades clear at a clearing firm.
Was it an American? Was it a Saudi?
It was people in Hamburg, Germany that placed the trades, and that's where the terrorists were based. So,
did you make money on that trade?
No.
Did you?
No.
We didn't follow the trade?
No.
Can you calculate what this guy made? What this guy could have made on that trade?
That guy in Hamburg, guy or gal, probably whoever supported the terrorists back then, probably $30 to $40 million.
Like, if you knew that, why not make $1 billion?
You could have. Probably. Casino Royale. With the first movie with Daniel Craig, the first Bond movie with Daniel Craig, they wrote into the script basically that. They wrote into the script that somebody was buying a lot of puts on an airline that was going to get blown up on the runway and then destroy this prototype. And so what happened? James Bond stopped it from blowing up and the guy lost all his money on the puts.
Do you think I would be a good trader?
You'd be great.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at your discipline. Honestly, that's
it.
The one word that John and I always use, if you're going to have success, you better have discipline. And it doesn't matter if it's in the financial world or the real estate world, whatever it is, it's everywhere.
I mean, every day right now, there are sites on the internet that say how much Congress is trading. I mean, Nancy Pelosi, she makes $215,000 a year.
She's worth $130 million.
Yeah,
Mathematically impossible.
Right.
Mathematically, she would have to live. I did the math on it. She would have had to been born before Alexander the Great. She'd had to been around 3,000 years.
If you know that you're going to deny a drilling permit for Exxon in a certain area of the country, and you're on that committee, or you have found out from other congressional people, you could short that stock.
Right. Knowing it's going to go down. Shorting
knowing it's going to go down. And her husband does this all the time. Her husband, Paul Pelosi, is the one that does the trades. Now, Nancy doesn't do them, but they have to report them because as a family, you have to report if you're long or short.
In 2004, the 9/11 Commission released its final report, but key witnesses weren't called. Testimonies were held behind closed doors. Crucial evidence ignored. FBI whistleblowers like Sibel Edmonds were silenced under state secrecy laws, and former NSA officials claimed critical intelligence was intentionally withheld. After 9/11, the war on terror began. Afghanistan, then Iraq. Weapons of mass destruction, never found. Iraq had no connection to 9/11, but it had oil, and contracts flowed to private military companies like Halliburton. Was 9/11 used to reshape the world map? Many 9/11 families still seek answers. They've demanded transparency, accountability, and access to classified documents. Yet many of their questions remain unanswered. Echofile doesn't claim to hold the truth, only the courage to ask what others fear. 9/11 reshaped the world, but behind the fear, the fire, and the fallen towers lies a shadow that still lingers. The truth is out there, but you have to be willing to look.